Hey guys, welcome back to Motivation with Flavor. I am so excited to be here. Jeanette, thank you so much for joining me.
I am nervous.
It's okay to be nervous. Actually, being nervous, this is the first time I say Jeanette rather than Razo.
Yes. So how about you just call me Razo? Because I feel weird you calling me Jeanette.
Okay, so I want to tell them something huge first. First of all, Razo is not only a client, she is now a partner with MWF, and I am so happy to have you because I remember that literally, okay, this is exactly what happened. I had a Spanish speaking client come and, they were looking to go ahead and join the program, and I couldn't take them on because they didn't speak Spanish. Raza was like, I'll do it. I'll translate. And I'm like, dude, why? And she's like, I need to help, and this happened 3 times. And then after that, I'm like, okay, Razo, you know what? You're ready. I need you on. I cannot do this without you, so I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much. Not only for that, but for joining us. I know you're nervous.
Yeah, I am.
You want to tell us why you're nervous?
Well, because I don't think I will ever, I don't think I will have the balls, if you want to say it that way, to actually sit down and have a talk. Like, never in my head, in my mind, I would think I'm going to sit down here and have a chit chat. Like,
I mean, I got to say too, from the first time that we met until now, you have completely changed.
Oh, definitely. Yes.
Yeah. And not just the weight, right?
No,
it's
not
everything.
just the weight. It's with everything. It's just, the fact that I can look in the mirror now and take a full body picture. That is something really big for me.
Yeah.
Like, where before I used to hate passing through the mirrors because I hated looking at myself.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, oh, disgusting. No.
Well, I'm going to say this, and this is 100% truth. You would send me selfies all the time, and you were like, stop, please don't get tired of my selfies. I'm like, I want to see your selfies. It proves to me exactly what I'm doing not only works, but it's giving you guys what you're looking for, and it's just a better life.
Actually, the selfie story was kind of funny because the first time I did a selfie was when it was I was celebrating my kid's birthday party. Okay. And I was like, oh, this shirt's kind of a little big. And I was just 2 weeks into the program when I was doing the celebration for my kid's birthday party. And I was already seeing results. So I was like, okay, I need to start taking pictures so I can see it myself.
Yeah.
Because sometimes even when people tell you, oh, you look great, you're like, oh, they're just telling me to tell me.
Yeah.
So I needed my own eyes to see what the results were.
Yeah.
So I started taking pictures, and I was like, okay, I got to share it with somebody. And at that point, you were the only one that I could actually share it with, because if I would tell my hubby, hi baby, I love you. If I would tell him, for him, that was never an issue. Me being fat was never an issue, which I really, 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 from the bottom of my heart, I can't thank him enough for loving me the way he just loved me, for me being me, not what my body looks like. So I almost cried for this, but
it's beautiful. And not only that, but he supports you though.
Yes.
It wasn't that the weight lost. It was more or less that you wanted to do it. So he's like, let me support you and what you're doing. You don't see that very often.
No, you don't.
And it's beautiful to watch.
Now, going to that, I did several things before.
Yeah.
And he would like support me, but then my whole life I thought losing weight was taking pills, drinking shakes, going to the gym, killing yourself, working out. So when I actually followed Murray for like 6 months before starting the program.
Yeah.
Because I was like, it's just impossible that just eating you're gonna lose weight, when all my life they've been telling me you need to take this pill, take this shake, go work out. So it was just like, I gotta think about it. But
you did for 6 months.
I did, and which I regret so much. But oh well.
So what pushed you after the 6 months that you were like, okay, today is the day? Because Razo, I remember the people that like my pictures. I remember the people that comment on there. When you messaged me the first time, and you told me a couple weeks later that you were following me for 6 months, I'm like, I don't know who this girl is. Like, you didn't like any of my stuff. You didn't comment on any of it. So I didn't know you at all.
So you're my friend. She shared her story, and because of her, I started
This is
following
Natalie.
you. Natalie, yes. So
Okay.
a big shout out to Natalie. Thank you for sharing your story, honey.
Actually, yes, thank you, because we built a friendship off of this, so we cannot thank you enough.
Yes, Natalie. You gave me the push for me to change my life.
Oh.
But I saw her story and she shared it, and then I click on your page.
Okay.
So I was just quietly watching.
So this is when you actually first found me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was just quietly watching, and at that time I was gonna have my daughter's Mia baptized.
Okay.
And
This is the one with the pink dress.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the one in the background. You guys see?
It is. There's one right here.
That one. That was me a year ago.
Yes.
This is actually tomorrow will be a year from that picture.
Oh, no way.
Yes.
Okay, so how much were you at that picture, the pink picture right here?
Sadly, but at this is that was actually the biggest I ever got, which it was 301. 0.6 or 0.8, I don't recall.
And what were you this morning? Which, by the way, you look absolutely amazing and like stunning.
So I this morning I am happily down to 186.
Okay, so bringing the weight loss to
112 if I'm counting right.
Okay, and it hasn't even been a year.
No,
do you
not a year.
Do you remember this exact date that you actually joined?
I do remember the exact date. It was August 20, 2018. I remember my date of my official date.
And so you followed for 6 months.
Yeah,
but the day that you actually wanted to join, what was it?
Well, my house has stairs. Okay, and at that time, Mia was
a year younger.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we had to go. When we came back upstairs, if I had forgotten the bottle or anything downstairs, I really didn't want to go back downstairs because I was tired. I was like
out of breath.
Even right now, if I was talking to you, maybe before I would be like, oh damn, I need a break, because I will be out of breath. So that's what. And then I had my knees were hurting. Even though somebody told me that knees are not like, you can't have knee pain because of your fatness.
Okay, whoever told you that is crazy, because literally your body is held up, right? So anything that you're holding on to is on those joints and on those bones, so it's going to create that pressure. And so, like, for me, I lost 130, you lost 112.
Mm-hmm.
If I tried to carry 130 pounds of weight right now, I couldn't actually do it, which is mind blown because I had it on me in fat.
Yeah.
So how was I possibly walking and that active?
Yeah. So that's why.
Let's talk about 112 pounds for a little bit. Okay. You're 2-year-old. How much does she weigh right now?
She's probably like around 23. So I remember one time, the first time you came to my house.
Okay.
I was we were sitting down eating.
When was the first time I came to your house?
It was like, I believe it was sometime in the winter. I think it was like February. No, like January.
Okay.
Or December. It was probably January.
Okay. What were we doing? I don't remember.
We just I hadn't introduced Fausto to Rodrigo.
Oh, yes.
We wanted them to
well, we had became close.
Yeah, so we became close after going to Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes, very.
Yes.
The long story short, I don't even know how it happened, but I literally was like, okay, so she lost the weight, and then everybody from Atlanta, Georgia just boom, 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 boom. Like, I have at least 30 people in Atlanta, Georgia because of you, so thank you. And so I made it as a joke, and I told her cousin, who is a close friend of mine now, Vanessa, I want to go to Atlanta, Georgia. And then I just said it like, I didn't really mean it. Like, I just said it like that. And then you actually said, I want to go, let's go.
Yeah.
And I went. And I want to say thank you for that, because They took me right into the house. Your mom welcomed me in. We walk in, and her mom is like, I made a pot of pozole.
That's how my family is. They're always welcoming.
And it was absolutely beautiful. And we did get really close together. And it was more or less that we were having a good time doing nothing either. You know, we were just us. Like, we could just make a joke or talk about the kids or complain, and then but we are having a good time.
Yeah,
and we
did had a good time.
You know, it was really fun. So thank you for that. But interrupted you. I came over.
Yeah,
and then,
so you came over, and at that time, if I'm not mistaken, I had already lost, I think I was 70 pounds or a little. No, I was probably like 70 or 60.
Okay.
I don't recall, but I remember I have my daughter Mia in my arm in my lap, and I said,
"Yep,
you know what, Murray? Thinking about it, I just lost 2.5 of my daughters.
Yeah,
like right here.
I remember that.
So I you know, and for me, things like that get to me, you know, like, and I can't believe I was that big. Like, I can never believe myself letting myself get that big. Like, I was big before, but I don't ever think I got into the 300s.
Yeah.
So which before I would be back and, you know, okay, do something, but then it got a little expensive.
Yeah.
So what I love about the program here, it was just that it's just your food. You're gonna eat anyway, so you're gonna spend money on your food regardless. So that's why I think that my husband decided to support me.
Yeah.
Because he got tired of me spending money and not
getting the results.
Yeah, or not even getting the results, but leaving it there because it wasn't giving me the results. So you know when you just start and you lose the weight and then you stop for a minute or whatever and you gain it back up. And that is, for him, it was just money wasted, money thrown in the trash.
Yes.
Which in this case, he is being really supportive because it's just food. We're gonna eat anyways, and wherever I go or we go out for dinner or whatever, there's something for me to eat. Yeah. So he's always being careful, like, okay, where you want to go. So, and regardless, wherever we go, they have things for us to eat. So.
And I have to say that I think here's the biggest reason people quit diets. Okay, it's not that it doesn't work; it's that they're not going long enough. Here's why people are not going long enough, because they miss stuff. They miss the cake. I have approved cake. They miss the bread. I got approved bread. We got approved pasta, approved chocolate, approved ice cream. We have approved everything. Tortillas, everything. We have approved everything. So, of course, when a Hispanic is trying to lose weight and there's no substitute for tortillas, they're more willing to give up. They're quitting way too often. And the reason why is because, and I can't blame them, they're human. They miss tortillas. They miss rice. They miss this. They miss that. They don't know how to substitute it. I honestly do, and I will continue to say this. Motivation with Flavor is the movement. Yes. And here's why. After the 6 months, you know what to do.
And you're going to keep doing it.
Exactly.
Unless you just don't love yourself enough. But
yeah,
after my 6 months, you know, I was just like, oh, no, I can't. There's no way.
Yeah.
And even if you have like a cheat day or something, like, your stomach is not going to be the same anymore. Yeah. Like, you're like, oh, what you do to me, you know?
Exactly.
So, I don't know. And I fall in love with the results from that day of my kid's birthday celebration. That got me, like, to keep going, because I was like, damn, like, you know, it is just food that is making me lose this fat.
Yeah.
You know, because I'd be like, man, nothing's going on. Yeah. But when I got on that scale and I took the picture and my clothes was already kind of loose. It was only 2 weeks. Yeah. And I was already...
You know, I think the best part about your pictures, though, is that you keep taking pictures with the same clothes.
Oh, yes.
So I think you have, like, about 6 outfits, and she keeps taking pictures with the same outfits and putting them side by side so you could see every single roll literally melt right off of you. Yes. You know, and that's way better than the scale. So I have to applaud you for that, because you know what happens is that, you know, people also quit because they're just not seeing the results. And with Motivation with Flavor, you see drops every single day. If you're not dropping every single day, we come up with a new plan for you so that way you are dropping every single day. The reason that people keep coming, reason that they're not quitting is because one, they're not missing anything because they know what to substitute it with. They know what else to pick instead of that. They know which ice cream to buy. And at the end of the day, they're seeing daily results.
Yeah.
So people usually quit because they don't see those daily results. They don't see those bodily changes.
Now that you say that about the daily, I remember when I messaged you and I was like, I don't remember what it was, but she was like, you need to weigh yourself daily. And I'm like, are you crazy?
I do remember.
I'm like, how? Like, you're not supposed to drop daily. What the heck? But you were like, trust me. Yep. Get on that scale daily. So I did, and ever since then, boy, it got me like speed mood. You know, my hubby be like, "You're gonna get obsessed with that." I'm like, I don't care.
I gotta say, it pays off to see results. And I want to go back to what exactly you were saying of you would never go back to that. And here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. You are fine driving a Kia until you get into a Ferrari, and trust me, that Ferrari is so luxurious, you don't want to go back to a Kia.
No, you don't.
And I'm going to tell you this. I feel like a Ferrari. I mean, for real. Because you can't. Like, I would never go back to that. It's not even the pant size. It's just how I feel. I could wear literally like a $5 Walmart clearance sale dress and feel bomb.com. You know? So I just got to say, like, it just isn't the same. The quality of life is completely different.
It sure is. Now that you say that about clothes, I hated shopping. Yeah, honestly, I hated shopping because, first of all, it's being fat. It's being expensive. Okay,
it is.
I'm not like usually the store will be for a shirt $30+
Yeah, and you're like, why? You don't understand why. But the thing is that they don't make it that big of a size. You have no other choice, right?
So now I get shirts for $7, $8. So.
Okay, I gotta say though, I am very
and
proud.
now I'm learning to get dresses for $10.
Winter, thank you. If you guys see me in fancy dresses and you think I spend a whole bunch of money, no, $10 clearance rack at Windsor every single time for the win. Seriously. And the reason why is because you feel amazing yourself. You don't actually have to do all that. The reason we're all dolled up is because we just did a photo shoot. Look how amazing she looks. And honestly, you guys, you are going to feel so good about yourself that nothing else is going to matter. You're going to see that self-worth. And with that being said, I want you to tell us what has weight loss given to you that wasn't just the small pant size. What else did you...
Well, first of all, even with me being big, I always love smiling.
Yeah.
Okay, that's something I love about myself. My smile. I never let my smile disappear, even in my fatness life. Yeah. So now I smile all the time, and but people say that it's a different smile, and I am trying to understand what they mean with
I am going to tell
smile.
you exactly what it means. So there is a different smile between glowing, where your cheeks are literally hurting the whole time, and you saying cheese. And if you don't know the difference, it's because you haven't lived yet. You want to get to that point.
So now I understand.
It's the glow.
You post for a picture and you're just like, okay. You're not feeling it. Yes. And today after this shot, I took my baby with, well, not the little one, but I took my Sophia with me. I gave her my phone, like, here, take pictures.
And the photographer was taking pictures of us. She was, and then we had Sophia taking more pictures. And so, it really is about that self-confidence, about how you're going to live your life and the quality of life that you're going to build for yourself, because it is so important of what you're actually going to go ahead and do with life, period. I want to ask you, where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
A hard question, right?
No, it's not a hard question.
Well, I do see myself still helping women get to their goals. Yeah. Something I love about myself, and sometimes it gets to me, that I love helping people.
Yeah.
And sometimes people want the help, but they don't want to help themselves.
Yes.
So-
And we can't stress that enough. I mean, when I started MWF, I was doing it completely for free. Whoever wanted help, I was going to give them the help. But here's what happened. Only one out of every 20 actually followed through. It was a waste of my time.
Yeah.
You have to invest in yourself. You could be handed all the tools that you need to succeed, but if you're not using the tools to succeed yourself, you're not going to be able to succeed. You could watch a billion YouTube videos about how to get started and make a YouTube video, but unless you get in front of the camera and actually do it, it's almost impossible. You have to go ahead and practice what you want to go ahead and live it. You know, I gotta say, the really important part about this, is the beautiful friendship that we actually built.
Yes.
I can't thank you enough for that, because I am going to say this for real. Here in the United States, everybody is replaceable. Friendships, you know, the highest rate of divorce. So nothing is really forever. Nothing is ever guaranteed. And so when you find that bond with somebody, hang on, whether it's a friendship, a partnership, a relationship, a husband and wife, appreciate what you have. See what they are giving to you, so that way you could give them back exactly what they need. And I feel like unless you truly feel 100% in love with yourself, you're not in a place to actually love somebody else.
Or help.
Of course.
Because you can't help yourself. So
exactly.
You know, and going back to that, you asked me this morning, what was something you didn't know about me?
Oh, we did. Okay.
And I told you, well, you know what? Did I ever told you I wanted to be in the medical field?
Yes.
And your response back was, well, you're kind of doing it.
Yeah.
And you know, I was thinking about it in the car, and you know what? I am kind of doing it, because we probably haven't built a lot in the Spanish community.
Yes.
But we're getting there.
Of course.
And just helping the women that I don't have already signed up is just it satisfies my heart.
Exactly.
So helping every single one of you guys, it just my heart just like,
yeah.
It just
of course.
like,
I think that's the best part about it, is that the thank you that you get is like, dude, you saved my life. You changed me. You helped me become who I always wanted to be. And I didn't do any of that. I simply just provided the tools. But I gotta say, the best thing about this program is that we're not there to just help you lose weight. We're there throughout everything. If you want to vent, if you want to talk, if you need help with anything else, we're completely there, absolutely 100% of the time. And you know, women need that. I don't think enough women are empowering more women. We need to make sure that I have this, let me see what I could give to you, because the world is only beautiful when everybody is happy living it. Razo, I will never call you Janet, because you're always going to be Razo to me. I'm not going to lie, so never hate me for that.
No.
But if you have to give anybody of our watchers one big tip, what would it be?
Never lose your motivation. Never.
How do you stay motivated?
Let me tell you, them pictures. If I will bring my phone in here and it's just show you my camera roll, you should be like, what? It's just pictures. Always stay motivated. Even if you had a bad day,
yes,
and the scale didn't go, and to top it up, the scale didn't go down, go in that mirror, look at yourself, snap a picture, and then go in, and before you be like, damn.
Yes.
I
gotta say the same thing. I get a lot of people who are like, oh, I only lost 60. It just happened 2 days ago. I only lost 60 pounds. I wish I would have reached 80. And I'm like, girl, let me put before and after right next to each other, and you're not gonna feel that way anymore, because you have to appreciate every single step of the way. With that being said, Razo, I want you to tell us something that you are able to do now that you couldn't do at 301.
Simply tie my shoes.
Yeah.
I couldn't tie my shoes. I had to get either my son, one of my sons, or my husband to help me tie my shoes.
Yeah.
Or wear jeans.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go and spend $70, $80 on jeans. And actually, I didn't want to go buy bigger than a 20 size.
Yeah.
Because I think if I wouldn't gone and buy more jeans.
Yeah.
I think I would have been at a 22, 24.
Because you get comfortable.
And that was a hell no.
And stop making yourself comfortable.
Yeah, no.
I want to talk about something. Self-love and self-acceptance are completely two different things. If you truly love yourself, know that you're worth enough to go ahead and change. Self-acceptance is saying, I'm not good enough to change. I'm going to accept myself as that. Stop thinking that self-acceptance is self-love. It is just not self-love. Self-love is knowing that there is an issue and wanting to help yourself out, wanting that change. That is self-love, knowing that you're good enough, that you deserve better, and seek that change. Razo, I can't thank you enough for being on my channel. I appreciate
thank you for inviting me, having me here.
Yes, and hopefully next time I can have you again.
Yes.
Yes.
Next time I'll be my original gold.
Well, I gotta say though.
Well, I'm close, but
I am going to say something, and she is absolutely living proof of this. Razo, when you started this conversation, the first thing you said was, "I'm nervous." You don't look very nervous to me right now. You know why? Because you did it. Take your fear and head it face on. You gotta just do it, and you are going to squash your fear. If you are fearful of something, do it. You're not going to be scared anymore. Razo, thank you so much for being on the channel. We'll see you soon.
Yes.
All right. Bye.
Bye.